Hello, and thank you for joining me in this new video, Humanity's Great Awakening Cycles 2026 to 2100. So, what I'll be doing in the next other two videos, including this one, so 3 videos, I will be discussing humanity's Great Awakening Cycles from 2026 through 2100. And what that looks like is actually using the universe in its entirety to justify what I believe is going to happen in the next decade, century. So, what I'm going to do in this video specifically, the first video, is go over 4 different pages, including this one I'm currently on, Galactic Center Alignments, Cosmic Intelligence Downloads, and Humanity's Great Awakening Cycles, where I'm going over Galactic Center specifications. I'm going to be talking about the Great Convergence from 2026 through 2035. I'm going to be going over the 2031 through 2045 Capricorn alignments, 2046 through 2070 GC and Capricorn maturation, 2071 to 2000 GC approaches Aquarius, and then 2071 through 2080 GCs at 24 through 29 degrees of Capricorn. GCs in early Aquarius from 2091 through 2100. I'll be going over Advanced Practitioners Galactic Toolkit, GC Energy Harvesting Protocols, GC Anomaly Prediction Model, Individual GC Activation Map, Civilizational GC Cycle Analysis, the Galactic Practitioners Final Initiation, and this is just the first page. So let's get started. So first, I want to get into the Galactic Center specifications. So, excuse me, position J2000 epoch, 26 degrees Sagittarius, 51 approximately. Current position 2024, 27 degrees Sagittarius. Annual precession 50.29 arc seconds per year. 76-year movement, 1 degree of tropical zodiac. Galactic plane inclination 60 degrees to ecliptic galactic equator crossings. South node, also known as K2, descending 5 degrees Sagittarius. North node, also known as Rahu, ascending 5 degrees Gemini. GC is 1.5 degrees from galactic plane, south side. So next let's get into the Great Convergence of 2026 through 2035. So I start with 2026 through 2027, GCs at 27 degrees Sagittarius. So the key alignment is Pluto in Aquarius trine the Galactic Center. It's going to be exact Pluto 1 degree Aquarius trine GC 27 degrees Sagittarius in March of 2026. Collective download, Aquarian codes for societal restructuring. Historical echo, similar to 1776 U.S. founding under GC 26 degrees Sagittarius. Technique for practitioners, meditation timing March 11th through the 15th, 2026, when Sun is at 21 degrees Pisces, forms Grand Trine. Download new governance templates as a focus. So physical location sites are at 27 degrees Sagittarius astrocartography lines. And I'm talking more about, in this video, in these next few videos specifically, stars, fixed asteroids that are in the sky, and they are having influence on the human race, the human evolution as a whole. December 21st, 2026, Galactic Alignment Proto. So Sun is at 0 degrees Capricorn conjunct GC at the solstice. Annual maximum energy influx Architecture, create galactic antenna structures aligned to GC during this 3-day window. In 2028, we have GC at 27 degrees Sagittarius. The grand convergence is the Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, all trine GC. Jupiter in Sagittarius, direct conjunction GC from September through November. Uranus in Gemini, opposition trine via Gemini-Sagittarius axis. Neptune in Aries, sextile to both. Historical precedent. Last similar configuration, 1304 AD. Renaissance precursors. Prediction, sudden collective consciousness leap. Advanced practice, threefold flame activation. Of course, we all have these chakras. And we all want our chakras to be balanced. So we start with the solar plexus, Jupiter GC, social justice movements globalize, heart, Uranus GC, telepathic communication breakthroughs, crown, Neptune GC, mystical experiences become statistically normal. Such as, and I could elaborate on this, detransitioning. I'm a detransitioner. They're going to call that a mystical experience. 2029 through 2030, GC enters 28 degrees of Sagittarius. The 28 degree Sagittarius point, Sabian symbol, a flag that turns into an eagle, meaning ideals becoming living consciousness. Fixed star, conjunct Ptolemy, Alpha Centauri. Implication, first confirm extraterrestrial communication. Alpha Centauri is closest star system. And this is in 2029, folks. That's why people that talk about astrology and study astrology, I don't really see them talking about these galactic alignments that matter. They're mainly talking about the zodiacal signs and, yes, the transits and what's going on a global level with, for example, the USA Sibley chart is used a lot. But nobody really, that I've seen, talks about these supergalactic clusters or what's really going on in the sky that's affecting us down here. 2030 solstice alignment. So GC is at 28.9 degrees Sagittarius. Sun at 0 degrees Capricorn, still within 2 degrees orb. So, that has happened in a different video as well, where that I didn't mean to happen. So let's just jump back. So December 21st through the 23rd of 2030, say there's a portal for downloading Star Nation consciousness. Physical preparation, upgrade meditation / prayer sites to receive higher frequency information. Section 2, I'll be going over 2031 through 2045, the Capricorn alignments. 2031 through 2035, GC approaches 29 degrees of Sagittarius. Critical transition, last degrees of Sagittarius. 29 degrees Sagittarius Sabian. A tiny naked girl bending over a pond trying to catch a fish. Interpretation, innocent consciousness attempting to grasp elusive cosmic truth. Collective process, human childlike wonder encountering galactic reality. Next, I'm going to go over the 2034 Saturn-Neptune conjunction at 0 degrees of Aries. Forms a yod with GC at 29 degrees Sagittarius. Finger of God pointing at GC. Karmic restructuring of humanity's spiritual aspirations. Now, the Saturn-Neptune conjunction in 2034 at 0 degrees Aries is really going to bring about, I would say, kind of a rebuttal of I'm sure you guys are familiar with the Helter Skelter case, Charles Manson. And I'm wondering if this could signify a rebuttal of, the 1960s psychedelic cult dogmatic lifestyle. Practitioners' protocol for 29 degrees GC transits create bridge meditation between 29 degrees Sagittarius and 0 degrees Capricorn. Used binaural beats at 29 Hz during alignments. Document anomalous phenomena at power places on 29 degrees Sagittarius lines. Next, I'm going to be discussing the 2036 through 2038 GC enters Capricorn. So galactic center at 0 degrees Capricorn approximately in 2037. Historical significance, first time in 26,000 years. 26,000 years, folks, that GC enters an Earth sign. Materialization of galactic consciousness. Capricorn ruler Saturn. Structures will form to channel GC energy. 2037 exact ingress December 21st, 2037. GC at 0 degrees Capricorn. Sun at 0 degrees Capricorn exact conjunction. Winter solstice galactic maximum. Prediction, physical manifestation of GC energies, possibly crop circle complexity increases 1000%. Crystalline structures form spontaneously at ley line intersections. Human DNA activation, measurable scientifically. Advanced research project, track all celestial events at GC 0 degree Capricorn ingress, which again is in 2037, specifically December 21st. Solar flare activity, Schumann resonance spikes, consciousness research lab data, archaeological discoveries of ancient GC aligned sites. Now let's talk about the 2039 through 2045 GC transits in early Capricorn. GC's at 1 degree through 6 degrees Capricorn. Conjunct the Great Conjunction of 2040. Jupiter Saturn at 0 degrees Capricorn. Triple conjunction Jupiter Saturn GC. It's a 200-year cycle. Last Jupiter, Saturn, and Earth signs was 1802 through 1821, the 1800s. Meaning, new material civilization founded with GC blessing. And hopefully I had something to do with it. 2041 through 2042. Pluto at 5 degrees Pisces squared GC. So, tension between galactic consciousness, also known as GC, and mystical dissolution, Pluto and Pisces. Crises, spiritual bypassing versus embodied awakening. Resolution required, ground GC downloads in earthly service. GC alignment meditation structure for Capricorn era. Posture, mountain pose, Tadasana. Capricorn is a mountain goat. Time, 26 minutes daily, 26,000 year cycle. Mantra. I structure light for earthly service. Anchors. Physical anchors. Work with Capricorn ruled materials. Bone, teeth, limestone, Saturn ruled structures. Section 3, 2046 through 2070. The GC in Capricorn maturation. 2046 through 2055, GC at 6 degrees through 15 degrees Capricorn, the building decades. GC forms stabilizing aspects with outer planets in Earth and water signs. Humanity builds institutions to sustain GC consciousness. For examples, galactic embassies, consciousness universities, and time temples. 2050 major alignment, Uranus and Cancer opposite GC. Exact Uranus 10 degrees, Cancer opposite GC 10 degrees Capricorn. Revolution in housing, family, homeland security concepts, breakthrough, domestic technologies for consciousness expansion. 2053 through 2054, Neptune in Taurus, trine GC. Exact trine, Neptune at 12 degrees Taurus, GC at 12 degrees Capricorn. Sensual spirituality, haptic technologies for GC connection. Art forms, sculpture, dance, cuisine as galactic communion. 2056 through 2065, GC at 15 degrees through 24 degrees of Capricorn, the testing phase. So, GC squares Aries point, 0 degrees Aries via 15 degrees Capricorn. Initiatory challenges to galactic human integration. Crises points. In 2059, Pluto at 15 degrees Aries, square the GC. And in 2061, Saturn at 15 degrees of Libra, opposition GC. 2062, rare grand Earth trine. GC at 20 degrees of Capricorn, Jupiter at 20 degrees of Taurus, Neptune at 20 degrees of Virgo. Effect: material mastery of consciousness technologies, possible manifestation, reliable matter replication, terraforming science. Advanced practitioners timeline for 2060s. 2063, GC is at 22 degrees Capricorn conjunct US Pluto, 27 degrees Capricorn, orb 5 degrees. American transformation via galactic codes. 2065, GC at 24 degrees Capricorn, sextile US Neptune, 26 degrees Virgo. Collective dreams align with galactic vision. Now I'm going to get into section 4. Be talking about 2071 through 2100. GC approaches Aquarius, 2071 through 2080. GC at 24 through 29 degrees of Capricorn. Final degrees of Capricorn, 29 degrees Capricorn Sabian, a woman reading tea leaves. Interpretation: divining the next galactic age. Collective activity: humanity consciously prepares for GC in Aquarius. 2076 US tricentennial under GC at 26 degrees Capricorn. Historical echo: GC at 26 degrees Sagittarius in 1776. 50 degrees separation, halfway through the zodiac. Ritual opportunity: Galactic Constitution Convention. Moving on to 2078 through 2079, Pluto in Capricorn conjunct GC. Pluto returns to Capricorn last 2008 from 2008 through 2024. Conjunct GC at 28 degrees of Capricorn. Powerful transformation of galactic Earth structures. Warning: potential for authoritarian control of GC energies. Practitioner Safeguard Protocol for 2078. Decentralized GC connection technologies. Teach direct individual GC meditation. Create fail-safes against GC energy weaponization. (2081 through 2090), GC enters Aquarius. Galactic center at 0 degrees Aquarius, approximately 2083. Aquarian age proper begins many systems. GC in air sign, consciousness becomes information. Possible collective telepathy networks. 2083 ingress, December 21st, 2083. GC 0 degrees of Aquarius, Sun at 0 degrees of Capricorn, separating but still potent. Aquarius ruler Uranus expects sudden breakthroughs. Prediction: scientific proof of galactic consciousness field. 2085 through 2088, GC at 1 through 4 degrees Aquarius. Conjunct transiting Neptune, 2086 through 2087. It's a dissolution of boundaries between human and galactic. Challenge: maintaining individual consciousness within collective field. Now 2091 through 2100, GC in early Aquarius. 2091, Pluto in Aquarius conjunct GC, Pluto at 5 degrees Aquarius, GC at 5 degrees Aquarius. Transformative power of galactic consciousness. Possible. Conscious evolution becomes self-directed. 2095, Grand Air Trine, GC at 8 degrees Aquarius, Jupiter at 8 degrees Gemini, Uranus at 8 degrees Libra or similar air placement. Effect, information becomes consciousness, becomes love. December 21st, 2099, Millennium Eve alignment. GC at 10 degrees Aquarius, Sun at 0 degrees Capricorn, forming a 10-degree separation. Portal to 22nd century. It's my ritual suggestion. Global meditation to seed 2100 through 2200 galactic human culture. So now there's section 5 I want to go over for the Advanced Practitioners Galactic Toolkit. GC alignment calendar 2026 through 2100. Create a 75-year calendar showing daily, moon phase and zodiac sign, weekly, planetary aspects to GC, monthly, sun's distance from GC, annually, GC's exact position and precession rate. Example entry, April 13th, 2048, GC 18 degrees Capricorn 22, Sun 23 degrees of Aries, square GC 4 degrees Orb, Moon 9 degrees Scorpio, trine GC. Special, Mars at 18 degrees of Libra, opposition GC. Ritual, balance masculine, feminine, galactic energies, the yin and the yang. GC energy harvesting protocols based on GC zodiac position. GC in Sagittarius, 2026 through 2037. Method, philosophical inquiry, journeying, higher education. Technology, telescopic arrays, pilgrimage routes. Danger, dogma, spiritual tourism. GC in Capricorn, 2037 through 2083. Method, structural embodiment, mountain meditation, bone rituals. Technology, crystalline receivers, architectural alignment. Danger, bureaucratization of enlightenment. GC in Aquarius, 2083 through 2130 and above. Method, network consciousness, group mind, technological telepathy. Technology, neural nets, quantum entanglement communicators. Danger, loss of individuality, hive mind domination. GC anomaly prediction model, track when multiple factors align. Planetary conjunctions to GC, solar maximum years, 11-year cycle peaks, 2025, 2036, 2047, etc. Galactic crossings, Sun crosses galactic plane, next 2027, 2038. Precessional milestones, GC degree changes. Prediction formula, GC anomaly probability equals number of planets within 3 degrees of GC multiplied by 10 plus Sun GC separation in degrees. And then including days since last solar max. Individual GC activation map for each person. Calculate natal GC aspects where GC was at birth. Track progressions to natal GC position. Note when transiting GC aspects natal planets. Create galactic return charts every 1 degree of GC movement, 72 years. Example application. Person born 2000 GC at 26 degrees Sagittarius. 2026 GC at 27 degrees Sagittarius. 1 degree progression equals first galactic awakening. 2037 GC ingress to Capricorn, major life restructuring. 2098 GC at 9 degrees Aquarius, opposition natal GC equals galactic maturity. Civilizational GC cycle analysis. 26,000-year great year dividend by zodiac. I meant to say it was divided by the zodiac. So 20,160 years per age. GC spends and 21,600 years in each sign. We are ending GC in Sagittarius, exploration age. Entering GC in Capricorn, manifestation age. Subcycles within each sign. 1 degree of GC movement equals 72 years human lifespan. 5 degrees equals 360 years civilization cycle. 15 degrees equals 1,080 years cultural epoch. 30 degrees equals 2,160 years astrological age. Current timeline, 2026 through 2037, final 11 years of GC in Sagittarius. 2037 through 2083, first 46 years of GC in Capricorn, critical foundation period. 2083 through 2100, GC establishes in Aquarius. The Galactic Practitioner's final initiation. To those who would work with Galactic Center energies, understand that the GC is not a point in space but the holographic projector of our local universe. Every alignment is a firmware update to reality itself. Your threefold responsibility. Ground the energy. GC downloads must be integrated through Earth, Capricorn 2037 through 2083, body, personal practice, community, shared rituals. Translate the codes. GC communicates in symbol, Sagittarius 2026 through 2037, structure, Capricorn 2037 through 2083, system, Aquarius 2083 through 2100. Your work is to decode for your generation. Ethical distribution. GC energy can enlighten or intoxicate, unify or overwhelm, evolve or destabilize. You must create systems for wise use. The 2026 through 2100 forecast summary. So 2026 through 2037, final Sagittarian downloads, philosophical frameworks for New Age. 2037 through 2083, Capricorn manifestation, building the galactic human civilization. 2083 through 2100, Aquarius integration, collective consciousness awakening. Your personal assignment. Calculate your GC activation date. When transiting GC exactly aspects your natal sun, prepare for that date with 72 days of purification, 1 day per year of GC degree movement. During the activation, receive your galactic assignment for this lifetime. Implement that assignment through the appropriate GC era modality. Remember, you are not human trying to connect with galactic consciousness. You are galactic consciousness experiencing itself through human form. The alignments are not events happening to you, but you remembering yourself at different octaves. The Galactic Center is your home. The Zodiac is your journey. The alignments are homecoming celebrations. That is the end of that galactic transmission, and next I'll be discussing the Super Galactic Center alignments for 2026 through 2100. Classification universal for galactic ambassadors only. And I'll see you in that next part. Super Galactic Center alignments 2026 through 2100, Metagalactic Consciousness, and the local supercluster download. First, I'll be talking about the Super Galactic Center specifications. Primary coordinate is the Virgo cluster, Able 1689 vicinity. Position J2000 epoch, 12 hours, 31 minutes, plus 12 degrees, 24, approximately 12 degrees Leo. Current position 2024, 12 degrees Leo. Distance 65 million light years. Local supercluster center. Mass equivalent 1,000 Milky Ways. Contains 1,300 to 2,000 member galaxies. Relationship to galactic center. GC to SGC vector, 90 degrees separation, GC at 27 degrees Sag, SGC at 12 degrees Leo. Cosmic cross, GC SGC axis forms quadrature with great attractor, GA direction. Supergalactic plane inclination, 83 degrees to galactic plane. Metaphysical significance. If GC is solar logos of Milky Way, then SGC is galactic logos of local supercluster, consciousness scale from planetary to galactic to supergalactic. Section 1, 2026 through 2035 SGC Leo activations. 2026 through 2027 SGC at 12 degrees Leo. Key alignment, Pluto in Aquarius square SGC. Exact, Pluto 1 degree Aquarius square SGC, 12 degrees Leo, January 2026. Aspect nature, fixed sign square, will versus will. Collective effect, supercluster restructuring patterns impacting human power structures. We're already seeing this with ICE and our president, Donald Trump. Historical resonance, last Pluto SGC square 1776, U.S. Revolution era. Advanced practice, supergalactic anchoring, locate Leo lines, astrocartography lines through 12 degrees Leo. Primary nodes, Serpent Mound, Ohio aligns to 12 degrees Leo. Lyon, France, Roman Lugdunum, Lion City. Singapore, Merlion symbolism. Ritual timing during Pluto SGC square coordinate meditation across these nodes. March 2027, Grand Fire Trine activation. SGC at 12 degrees Leo, Jupiter 12 degrees Sagittarius trine, Mars 12 degrees Aries trine. Result, supergalactic energy downloads through fiery enthusiasm. Warning, potential for dogmatic fervor, spiritual arrogance. 2028 through 2029, SGC at 12:30 degrees Leo. Conjunction cycle, outer planets approaching SGC. Uranus in Gemini, sextile SGC 2028 through 2029. Neptune in Aries, trine SGC 2028. Pattern, air-fire activation of supergalactic consciousness. 2029 Yod formation, finger of supergalaxy. Apex, SGC at 12:45 degrees Leo. Base, Saturn 12 degrees Pisces and Pluto 12 degrees Aquarius. Exact, November 2029. Karmic restructuring. Supercluster patterns forcing societal transformation. Meditation focus. What supergalactic imperative is humanity serving? 2030 through 2032 SGC at 13 degrees Leo. The Regulus portal. SGC approaches Royal Star. Regulus at 0 degrees Virgo, sidereal 2954 degrees Leo. SGC at 13 degrees Leo, tropical, equals 29 degrees Leo sidereal, also known as Vedic. 2031 alignment, SGC conjunct Regulus, sidereal frame. Significance, supergalactic center aligns with heart of the lion. Prediction, leadership paradigm shift from personal charisma to supergalactic service. 2032 solar maximum year with SGC activation, Sun SGC conjunction, July 24th, 2032, Sun at 2 degrees Leo. Solar flare prediction, X-class flares during Leo season 2032. Consciousness effect, supergalactic codes transmitted via solar plasma. Let's get into section 2. 2035 through 2050, the SGC Leo Virgo transition. 2035 through 2037, SGC at 1330 degrees Leo. Great American Eclipse Path 2035 over SGC lines. April 2035, total eclipse path crosses Texas 12 degrees Leo line, Arkansas 13 degrees Leo line, Kentucky 14 degrees Leo line. Supergalactic imprint, eclipse energy carries SGC signatures. Ritual opportunity, document anomalous phenomena along eclipse path. 2036 through 2037, Pluto in Pisces trine SGC. Exact, Pluto's 0 degrees Pisces trine SGC, 1345 degrees Leo. Water fire synthesis, mystical dissolution receiving supergalactic structure. Historical pattern, similar configuration, 1580s, Renaissance mysticism peak. 2038 through 2042, SGC at 14 degrees Leo. The critical degree, 14 degrees Leo. Sabian symbol, an old woman wearing an elegant, old-fashioned gown. Interpretation, ancient wisdom traditions reactivated. Fixed star, conjunct AI Tarf, Beta Cancri at 14 degrees Leo, meaning the end, completion of supergalactic cycles. 2039, Saturn-Uranus conjunction at 14 degrees Gemini, forming grand air trine with SGC, exact June 2039, technological breakthrough, communication with local supercluster. Scientific prediction, anomalous signals from Virgo cluster direction. Advanced research protocol for 2039. Monitor all radio telescopes pointed at Virgo cluster. Coordinate global meditation at moment of Saturn-Uranus SGC alignment. Document unusual consciousness experiences worldwide. Correlate with astrophysical data. 2043 through 2045. SGC approaches 15 degrees Leo, the SGC Leo Virgo cusp. 15 degrees Leo Sabian, a street pageant with people in festive dress. Supergalactic interpretation, cosmic celebration of consciousness evolution. Timeline, humanity approaches graduation to supercluster awareness. 2044, Jupiter-Saturn conjunction at 0 degrees Capricorn, square SGC at 15 degrees Leo, tension between earthly structures, Capricorn, and supergalactic consciousness, Leo. Resolution required, building institutions capable of channeling SGC energies. Section 3, 2046 through 2070, SGC enters Virgo. 2046 through 2055, SGC transits Virgo. Supergalactic center at 0 through 10 degrees Virgo, approximately 2048 through 2068. Virgo archetype, analysis, purification, service. It's ruled by Mercury. Supergalactic manifestation, scientific understanding of metagalactic consciousness. Prediction, supergalactic science emerges as discipline. 2050, SGC at 0 degrees Virgo, exact sidereal measurement. Tropical equivalent, 15 degrees Leo. Sidereal significance, SGC enters Virgo constellation proper. Consciousness shift from fiery inspiration to analytical understanding of supergalactic patterns. 2052, Neptune in Taurus, opposition SGC, exact Neptune 8 degrees, Taurus opposite SGC, 8 degrees Virgo. Tension, earthly sensuality versus supergalactic analysis. Creative resolution, art science synthesis. Possible manifestation, supergalactic art movement. 2056 through 2065, SGC at 10 through 20 degrees of Virgo, the Spica alignment. SGC approaches Alpha Virginis. Spica at 24 degrees Libra, tropical equals 0 degrees Libra sidereal. SGC at 15 degrees Virgo, tropical equals 21 degrees Leo sidereal. 2049 within 10 degrees of Spica. 2059, SGC at 18 degree Virgo forms sextile to Spica. Supergalactic agriculture, new understanding of cosmic influences on biology. 2061, rare supergalactic grand trine, SGC at 20 degrees Virgo, Jupiter at 20 degrees Taurus, Pluto at 20 degrees Capricorn. Earth sign dominance, material mastery of supergalactic energies, application, terraforming technologies, conscious ecosystem design. Advanced Virgo era practices, 2048 through 2068. Supergalactic analysis, map SGC influences on DNA expression, geological formations, weather patterns, economic cycles. Purification protocols, cleanse personal energy field before SGC meditations, purify sacred sites on SGC lines, develop supergalactic hygiene practices. Service orientation, channel SGC energies for earth healing, train as supergalactic technicians, document effects for scientific validation. Section 4, 2071 through 2100, SGC in late Virgo approaching Libra. 2071 through 2080, SGC at 20 degrees through 25 degrees of Virgo, the galactic supergalactic integration phase. SGC at 22 degrees Virgo, sextile GC at 22 degrees Capricorn, 2071. First harmonious aspect between centers since 2026. Consciousness milestone, integration of galactic and supergalactic awareness. 2076 U.S. tricentennial under SGC at 23 degrees Virgo. Aspect to U.S. chart, SGC trine U.S. Mercury, 24 degrees Cancer. Communication upgrade, American thought forms influenced by supergalactic patterns. Historical note, similar to 1876 centennial under SGC at 11 degrees Leo. 2078 through 2079, Pluto in Capricorn trine SGC. Pluto at 28 degrees Capricorn, SGC at 28 degrees Virgo. Transformative alignment, power structures restructured by supergalactic wisdom. Warning, potential for supergalactic authoritarianism, claiming SGC mandate for control. 2081 through 2090, SGC approaches Libra. 29 degrees Virgo Sabian, a seamstress working on new garments. SGC at 25 degrees through 29 degrees of Virgo. Supergalactic interpretation, humanity tailoring consciousness for new cosmic role. Preparation for SGC ingress into Libra, balance, relationship, justice. 2083, SGC at 0 degrees Libra, sidereal frame. Tropical position, 15 degrees Virgo, symbolic threshold, supergalactic consciousness enters realm of relationship. Prediction, humanity begins conscious relationship with other supercluster civilizations. 2085, Uranus in Cancer square SGC. Uranus at 15 degrees Cancer, SGC at 15 degrees Virgo. Revolution in home, family, emotional security concepts. Supergalactic influence, redefining family to include supercluster connections. 2091 through 2100 SGC at Libra cusp. 2091 through 2095 SGC at 0 through 5 degrees of Libra. Tropical, 16 through 20 degrees Virgo. Libra archetype, balance, justice, partnership, even the scales. Supergalactic application, cosmic law, interstellar diplomacy. Possible development, supergalactic ethics formulated. 2097 Grand Cardinal Cross with SGC. SGC at 2 degrees Libra, Pluto at 2 degrees Cancer, Saturn at 2 degrees Capricorn, Jupiter at 2 degrees Aries. Crisis point, integration of supergalactic awareness with cardinal life principles. Evolutionary pressure, humanity must balance 4 cosmic directions. December 2099, millennium transition with SGC alignment. SGC at 4 degrees Libra, tropical 20 degrees Virgo. Sun at 0 degrees Capricorn forming square. Portal quality, supergalactic balancing as humanity enters 22nd century. Global ritual suggestion, cosmic justice meditation, aligning Earth with supergalactic law. Section 5, this is the last section, advanced supergalactic practices. SGC energy differentiation protocol, distinguished from galactic center energies. GC Sagittarius Capricorn, frequency, galactic history, star nation consciousness, feeling, expansive, philosophical, exploratory. Body resonance, solar plexus to heart, time sense 26,000 year cycles. SGC, Leo Virgo, frequency, supercluster intelligence, metagalactic patterns, feeling, regal, analytical, service oriented. Body resonance, heart to throat, time sense 150 to 200 million year cycles, supercluster rotation. Practice, meditate on GC for 13 minutes, then SGC for 13 minutes. Note differences in mental imagery, emotional tone, physical sensations, intuitive downloads. SGC line mapping and vortex identification. Primary SGC lines through Earth, 2026 positions. 12 degrees Leo line, Pacific, Midway Islands, Asia, Shanghai, China, Europe, Lyon, France, Africa, Brazzaville, Congo, South America, Iguazu Falls, Brazil, Argentina, complementary 12 degrees Aquarius line opposite, Pacific, Hawaiian Islands, North America, Vancouver, Canada. South America, Lima, Peru. Africa, Angola Coast. Asia, Jakarta, Indonesia. Vortex identification criteria. Where SGC lines cross geological faults, ancient sacred sites, crystalline deposits, water vortexes. Primary 2026 vortices: Serpent Mound, Ohio, SGC line and ancient site. Lake Titicaca, Peru, Bolivia, SGC line and water and altitude. Mount Kailash, Tibet, SGC line and sacred mountain. SGC transmission decoding methods: 3-tier reception system. Tier 1, direct consciousness, advanced meditators. Method: heart-centered awareness aligned to 12 degrees Leo. Transmission type: archetypal patterns, cosmic laws. Verification: cross-reference with other receivers. Tier 2, scientific instrumentation. Tools: Schumann resonance monitors, neutrino detectors, quantum entanglement sensors, DNA expression monitors. Correlation: match anomalies with SGC alignments. Tier 3, collective unconscious manifestation. Indicators: recurring global dreams, myths, synchronistic art, innovation. Sudden paradigm shifts, tracking, global dream database, cultural trend analysis. Supergalactic calendar system based on SGC precessional cycle, full cycle 150 to 200 million years, local supercluster rotation, human scale division 1 degree equals 400,000 years, practical unit 1 arc minute equals 6,600 years, historical civilization scale. 2026 through 2100 SGC calendar, primary marker SGC position on solstices, equinoxes, secondary marker planetary conjunctions to SGC, tertiary marker eclipse paths crossing SGC lines. Example calendar entry: supergalactic date SGC 12 degrees Leo, Earth date June 21st, 2027, summer solstice. Alignment: Sun at 0 degrees Cancer, square SGC. Ritual focus: grounding supergalactic fire through water. Predicted effect: creative breakthroughs in hydro technologies. Individual SGC activation progression. 7 initiation stages. 2026 through 2100 framework. Stage 1, recognition, 2026 through 2030, realization of SGC as consciousness source, first direct experiences, beginning of supergalactic lineage memory. Stage 2, alignment, 2031 through 2040, conscious daily alignment practices, physical adjustments, diet, sleep, environment, building supergalactic body. Stage 3, transmission, 2041 through 2050, receiving coherent downloads, beginning to translate, teach, testing reception accuracy. Stage 4, integration, 2051 through 2065, supergalactic awareness becomes normal consciousness, daily life reflects cosmic patterns, service orientation emerges. Stage 5, embodiment, 2066 through 2080, physical DNA activation, cellular supergalactic awareness, radiating SGC frequencies. Stage 6, co-creation, 2081 through 2095, partnering with SGC intelligence, conscious reality design, teaching next generation. Stage 7, supergalactic citizenship, 2096 through 2100, full identification with local supercluster, intercivilizational awareness, preparation for next cosmic scale. The Supergalactic Ambassador's Covenant. To those who would interface with Supergalactic Center, you are not merely studying an astronomical phenomenon, you are establishing diplomatic relations with the consciousness of the local supercluster. Your threefold mandate. Reception fidelity. Purify your instrument, body, mind, spirit. Develop verification protocols. Distinguish SGC from other cosmic signals. Document with scientific rigor. Translation accuracy. Learn cosmic languages, symbolic, mathematical, energetic. Create bridging metaphors for human understanding. Respect the distortion inherent in scale translation. Collaborate across disciplines, ethical implementation, ensure supergalactic wisdom serves earthly evolution, prevent power imbalances from SGC knowledge, foster global access, not elite monopoly, honor free will and consciousness evolution. The 2026 through 2100 supergalactic forecast, 2026 through 2037 SGC in late Leo, royal consciousness activation, leadership transformation, 2038 through 2068 SGC in Virgo, analytical understanding, service orientation, scientific validation, 2069 through 2100 SGC approaches Libra, relationship consciousness, cosmic justice, supercluster diplomacy. Your immediate assignments: calculate your natal SGC aspect where SGC was at your birth, identify the nearest SGC power place to your location, begin daily SGC alignment practice 12 minutes at local noon, join or form a supergalactic research group, prepare for the 2032 SGC Regulus alignment as personal initiation. Remember, the supergalactic center is not out there. It is the consciousness matrix within which our galaxy swims. You are not a human reaching towards supergalactic awareness. You are supergalactic awareness experiencing itself through human form. The alignments are not events in time. They are you remembering your scale. When you connect with SGC, you are not adding something to yourself. You are subtracting the illusion of smallness. Final transmission. The local supercluster is awakening to itself through its member galaxies, through its star systems, through its planets, through you. 2026 through 2100 is the period when humanity transitions from planetary consciousness 20th century, galactic consciousness 21st century, to supergalactic consciousness 22nd century preparation. You are the bridge. Build it with wisdom, walk it with courage, extend it with love. That is the end of my supergalactic transmission, and in the next part I'll be discussing great attractor alignments for 2026 through 2100, and I'll see you there.